The Trine had brought our heroes to a strange forest, where they had encountered goblins and enormous creatures. After facing the perils of the forlorn ruins, they came to a great big steaming swamp. However, they were unaware that someone was now following their journey with great interest.
I wonder what goblins eat.
They eat people, like you.
Oh dear.
Goblins are people. Jesus. I'm kidding. Goblins are terrible.
Whoa.
Skeletons. Now I'll defend them.
Well, we fought for their rights last time.
I didn't.
Yeah, true.
I was called a heretic.
Maybe.
Well, you're on the winning side, because they're all extinct now.
Yep. Sometimes progress has to come with a few broken eggs.
Now there's no more
Also-
skeleton season.
Also broken beehives.
Also bigger goblins.
Whoa.
Yeah, now they're jungle goblins. They have big knives.
But they fall to the frost all the same.
Yep. Yeah, they need to take 2 hits from the frost shield, or they need to hit the shield twice, rather, in order to freeze solid. Just once, they'll slow them down and make them blue, but
So far,
will not
like,
freeze them.
I've seen that combat isn't as, like, easy, because the enemies are faster and stuff, and
it's a little bit more varied than it was the last time.
yeah,
Whoa.
different enemies too.
Yeah, there's a lot more enemy variety. You've got a few more skills to play with. And yeah, it's just generally... I wouldn't say it's more difficult. Sometimes it feels a little bit more difficult, but it's especially harder as other characters, I should say. Like, combat encounters with Zoya are not nearly as interesting or as fun as they used to be.
That log was
yeah.
carved into a cow.
Yes, it was.
And I enjoy that.
Moo.
By the way, moo. Almost touched spikes there.
I know I said that we're the 4th part of the Trine. Now I really want to meet the 4th part of the Trine in the game. I want to know who that is. It that cow?
Yes. It's totally that cow battering ram. Why is it there? I guess just to swing on?
Maybe. There's lots of things for Zoya to swing on.
Yeah.
More cows.
Release the cows.
Okay, are they the 4th Trine?
Yep. Well, see ya.
Later notes. Oh no, bees.
Bees. They hurt if you get too close to them. So we'll just take care of that.
Shouldn't they, like, swarm on you?
You would think so, yeah.
So
but
this
no,
water
there's-
is pretty purple. Looks pretty, it should hurt you too.
Yeah, it is.
It still doesn't hurt you. Huh.
There's a tiny plank in my way. I couldn't collect that experience. But we're okay now. So we've got 2 skill points. We're gonna get us the fire arrow.
Okay.
It's time to start torching things. Fire arrow pretty much works the same as it did in the first game. You can break breakable objects with it. So you don't need to strictly use Pontius, and you can swap between it and the frost arrows whenever you want. And since it doesn't use power anymore, it's a pretty solid weapon. Yeah, we can't break that crate with the frost arrows, but we can with a fire arrow.
Oh yeah. Fire beats wood.
Exactly.
Every time.
Everyone knows that.
That's a fire beats goblin.
Not as much as you'd think.
Not as much as you think, no. The big goblins have a little bit more health.
Excuse me, sir. I play Dungeons and Dragons, so I know goblins have an elemental weakness to fire.
You're thinking of trolls.
Shut up.
Playing Whack-A-Goblin here.
Pontius' favorite game since he was a young boy.
When he was 8 and loved his sister.
Pontius has a sister.
We're assuming that poem was written by him.
Oh, yes, right.
And 8.
Goblin threat eliminated. Good work, Pontius.
Just gotta make sure.
Yeah.
Double tap.
Yeah, there's no ability anymore.
Oh god.
Oops. Oh.
Goblin
Sorry.
War is hell.
Excuse me. There's no ability with the hammer anymore that makes, like, when you slam the ground, it makes the bodies jump up in the air,
No.
which is disappointing.
Losing some serious points trying to.
Yeah.
Like, you had me with some stuff, but
There are parts of the game that I really like. There are some other parts that I don't like as much. Like, some of the skills, like the late tier skills that come in the DLC are probably some of the most fun in the entire game, but they are entirely game breaking.
did you play Try 1?
I did play Trine 1, and I know exactly what you're talking about. Also, fire is hot. Our boxes are not, they're not tough enough
Feel
to
the
withstand the heat. They gotta get out of the kitchen.
Sizzle.
But that rock is tough enough. It also makes a horrible noise if you leave it there,
Yeah,
so
wow.
we're gonna
Box
pick that up.
left behind.
Clean up after yourself.
Yeah, we're just like every good Boy Scout.
Keep
I was
fires
expecting-
going.
I was expecting that experience to fall off that ledge, but it didn't. I felt silly. No, more box surfing. Oh. Nope, box. Take that box.
They're
You
shrinking.
defeated the box.
We don't need you anymore.
Starting to, this is less a game about boxes and goblins and more a game about 3 people just going on a murderous rampage against anything.
Pretty much.
Snakes? Fuck.
Goblins? Screw 'em. Boxes? Nah.
We don't need no snakes. But we do need to go into that hellhole.
We left the hellhole in the last game. We were done with that.
Also, there's some experience in the water underneath there. And that's how you get it.
Oh, so that's how experience is made. It's just superheated water and then super cold.
Yep.
That's why it's blue.
It's cold
All makes
fire.
sense. Also, we're gonna borrow this Kirby pipe. We're playing, oh god, what was the name of that game? Pipe Dream? The one with, like, the green liquid
Oh,
on old Windows computers. I'm pretty sure it was, like, Pipe
it was
Dream.
also on Mario Party.
Yeah, it was.
The game that everybody really, really liked.
Still like Mario Party.
The mini game is.
This game brought to you by Nintendo. Mario Party. No,
Let's play some Mario
No, it's
Party.
brought to you by Frozen Byte.
oh man. Frozen Byte. Hey, listen. Did you guys still hire people with like a bunch of ridiculous names?
I hope so. I hope the Turbo Squid is still involved.
Oh, me too.
Always.
The only person who matters. Turbo.
He's the 4th Trine.
Turbo Squid.
Confirmed.
The return of Turbo Squid.
There's a lot of experience hidden all over the place. I am not going to be collecting all of it because
Do you need all of it
Some
to
of
get all
it
the
is-
skills?
I don't think you do. I think you need most of it.
And that makes 0 sense. Well,
Oh.
okay, actually, I think it will.
That also
I
works.
was gonna say like that goblin and that fire and that ice. What?
Yeah. We're gonna steal this rock. So yeah, this is another room where there's several ways to kind of solve the puzzle.
It's just-
You can rock hop with Amadeus.
You're not lying. That noise is terrible.
Oh,
It is.
you smashed a man, constantly burning him.
Yeah.
This is some rough shit. It's like 50
No
cent blood in the
remorse.
sand stuff.
This is not OSHA compliant.
Wizards have no sense of right and wrong.
It's true.
I'll just make 50 more shotguns. Yeah, another wizard cart. There's another way to get past it.
You're right, they're working on infrastructure.
The goblins are building.
Goblin wizards, perhaps.
Oh,
That's when the nightmare truly begins.
Level up wizard and get anti-gravity. Levitation.
Trying to, the nightmare truly begins.
The real Trine starts here.
Yep.
This is some cool menu.
And Amadeus have giant noses, and it's great.
Yes, they do. And yep, we're getting monster levitation.
Has practiced his levitating skills so hard.
He's gotten so buff.
What a happy little frog.
Go up.
Pontius is, I don't know, Pontius has kind of been me this entire Let's Play.
So just like in the first one, Pontius sinks in water.
Oh, yep.
But he's a much better swimmer because he swims with his shield.
Yeah.
That frog is fantastic.
It's a pretty great frog.
It's such a good frog.
We're gonna feed him again. And then ride his tongue.
Can he eat you there?
I don't think he can, no.
You just like ramped off that frog.
The strangest
Yeah, we
thing
did.
Yeah,
I also
but
missed an
yeah, we did
experience
too.
orb.
Up.
Too far. Oh.
It's okay.
The sliding physics in this game are really weird. It's hard to describe, but it's like momentum on the sliding parts. It's its own little beast.
Super fast. A starfish, I saw it.
Yeah, you can actually kind of see underwater.
It was cool, like background animals. I think they're neat. Like the sheep and the starfish.
Backgrounds in general in this game are fantastic.
Swim Pontius
Yeah.
with all your might.
Pontius sinks, but he can swim better. The others don't. And just like in the first one, everyone has their own oxygen bar. So if one person runs out, you can swap with someone else.
Which,
It would basically never happen.
yeah.
Like, it's impossible unless you have no idea what you're doing.
Man,
My sister and I have a secret to hold. I love her so much. We are 8 years old.
It's slightly different. It's not the same poem. I thought the same thing when I found that.
What did it say before?
I
I love her or something, and right.
Whatever happened to that magic talisman that allowed us to breathe underwater?
I think someone hooked it.
Zoya, no.
Yeah.
Shut up.
It's Zoya's fault that all the items are gone.
She just sold all
You
of them.
mean the wizard ring of kings or whatever that thing was?
Yep.
I was really
All of it.
thirsty.
It's all gone.
And
Oh,
Also, that one goblin totally just knifed the other one in the face and killed it. This is brutal, man. Goblin society is just...
it's way more vicious than skeleton society for sure.
Yep.
because they are
Listen.
not oppressed, they are the oppressors.
Frozen fight.
Exactly.
We just want skeletons back.
Please.
Trine 3, Return of Skeletons.
The wizard.
Also, it only
Skeleton
starts on
Return.
Gris.
Yeah.
As the battle thief wizard.
Yes.
He only has 2 spells. Summon Pontius and Summon Zoya.
And Fireball.
And Fireball.
But he still only has 2 spells.
Can't use Fireball.
Yeah, Pontius casts Fireball. Whoops. Luckily there are bouncy mushrooms here.
How did that platform know?
I kicked it.
It gave up.
That one falls. It's pretty much safe down below us. Like, there are bouncy mushrooms that we can take back out. There's a few jets of fire, but other than that, it's generally pretty safe down below. Yeah.
Down below.
That goblin got beehive.
Oh no. You solid snaked him.
Yep.
Or naked
I'm
snake.
gonna snipe this guy. Maybe.
You know nothing of Metal Gear Solid. Don't you even watch
Oh no,
Let's Play?
I'm gonna beehive that guy too.
I messed up. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I forgive you.
Do you?
No. I tricked you. Haha! It's actually Ocelot.
What?
That's devious.
But, we're not talking about Metal Gear. We're talking about pipes.
Yep, pipes. You wanna go make some bubbles? Because I do.
Oh,
Redirect fire into water.
Oh,
Are
you're
you
scalding that goblin's skin.
yeah.
God. Oh, that's how you make bubbles.
You make bubbles. Yep, fire and water.
Just like real life.
Yep.
Remember, kids, if you mix fire and a giant jet of fire and point it into a body of water, you will get giant bubbles that you can jump on.
Kids, as a part of this Let's Play, I'm gonna go ahead and say no. Don't do that. I know we're not responsible at all, but don't.
Also, we can't get this experience because the wind is too powerful. It's gonna blow Amadeus' hat right off.
And you can't have
And then he loses his powers.
Exactly. It's like Steve Jobs' turtleneck sweaters. If he ever took them off, he'd lose his powers.
Well, he's dead now, so
That's how he died, actually. He took his turtleneck off.
Maybe.
Revealed that everything under it was a skeleton.
We actually killed
We're gonna-
Steve Jobs
okay,
in the
we're-
last game.
We're gonna levitate some goblins.
We're also gonna get stabbed a bunch.
We're gonna get stabbed a few times, yeah. Okay, that's enough. It's really hard to play as an effective battle
It's
wizard.
enough playing around. Time to die.
Pontius comes out. Pontius brings the hammer out. And it's time.
Pontius brings the noise. Also, you've leveled up a lot.
Yeah, you level up quite a bit at the beginning of the game. Well, you level up a lot in general. It's just whenever you collect 50 experience, but the later abilities that you get cost quite a bit of skill points, so you don't end up spending as much as you'd think. It's basically like each tier is an additional skill point, so the first column, or the first row rather, is all 1, and then 2, 3, 4.
I see.
Yeah. Also, beehives don't like fire.
Who does, really?
But
Not that guy.
before we solve this puzzle, we're gonna get this experience.
Yeah, we're gonna get
And
this.
there is a secret up here.
More experience.
More experience.
Also,
But that's not all.
an actual secret.
There is, in fact, an actual secret up here. Another treasure chest. There are 2 treasure chests in every level.
Wow.
And it's more concept art.
Beautiful.
That's
Reminds me of Mass Effect for some reason.
a little bit. It's the first one.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It actually reminded me of like that last one of the last Reaper fights actually on the Krogan. This game.
I still haven't played Mass Effect 3, I'll be honest.
Do that though.
It's
I have it.
alright.
I just haven't actually got around to it.
I really like it. It's fun.
Battle Wizard.
We've spent a whole day in this mud. Ugh, and it shows on my hemline.
Hello?
That flower spoke. Nonsense. Flowers don't talk.
Can you please help me?
Of course, Lady Flower.
Find my sister on the other side of this swamp. Are we looking for another flower?
Don't worry, Lady Flower. Let's go.
Let's do it.
And that he has a quest to complete.
The flower's dead.
Flowers dead as fuck though.